Hello my friends, Janet here. Welcome. This is a live video. Don't miss out. I will not be calling out your names today. I'll go straight to the topic, but welcome wherever you are. This is a live video. We're going to talk about an important topic based on what I've been reading and your questions. And based on what people are asking me, I think this is a very important topic. So as you come in, I see all of you. I appreciate your presence today. So all these things I've been doing, like giving you information, bringing you information, this will not help if we cannot succeed in the embassy. The embassy is the best. The embassy is the problem. I've realized the embassy is the problem. Let's deal with this. Okay, all of you, thank you so much for coming. My followers want me to go straight to the topic, so I'm gonna go straight to the topic today. The embassy is the problem. The embassy is the main issue. We have to deal with this. We can do all we want. Apply for schools, apply for visiting visa, apply for scholarships, apply for everything, A, B, C, D. If we don't succeed in the embassy, we are doomed. And people have come to me saying they've been denied, and some have been coming to me saying, Janet, I succeeded, thank you. And that's why I think I'm going to put a lot of emphasis. I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on this topic, the embassy, because I want all of you to go to the embassy. Present your best self, okay? Present your best self. So before I start, let me put some points across. The thing is, no one knows with the embassy. No one can promise you anything. Even the embassy officials cannot promise you until you show up face to face. That is the law. That's what they are told. When you show up and you present yourself, that is the opportunity for them to make a decision. Okay, so just remember that. Everyone from Uganda, Tanzania, Uganda, I see all of you, Ghana. Ghanaians are coming in big numbers. Kenyans, people in America here, in South Africa, everywhere, welcome. Remember, going to the embassy is not a light decision. You're going to spend a lot of money, okay? You're going to take a risk. It's risky business. Like anything else in life, you cannot succeed without taking a risk. So you will have to take a risk. You will have to lose money, okay? If you succeed, you will be happy. But there is no way you can succeed without trying. Okay? So let's put that out there. You're gonna be hopeful. You have to stay hopeful knowing that you'll succeed. But in the back of your mind, remember that this is a risk. This is a trial and error. But you're gonna present your best self to make sure you're successful. Okay? Anyway, and remember when you go there, be kind, be cordial, be pleasant, smile. Be your own ambassador. And before I go in details, I'll just go through maybe 10 points for you guys, okay? Today I'll go through 10 points that I've come up with. Since we don't know, and some of you have been going to the embassy blindly, today I'm here to tell you, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves, okay? Dubai, Qatar, all of you, thank you for coming, okay? First of all, we're going to make sure we apply for the correct visa, okay? If you have a family member, they are students, you want to apply for F2 visa because that is the legal visa they give to spouses. If you are coming for a wedding, you want to make sure you apply for a visiting visa. Okay, maybe J1 visa if you are a doctor, you want to come for residency. So those are just a few examples. You want to marry an American, you want to come on a fiancé visa. So make sure you have the correct visa, okay? That is point number one. Point number two, on the day of the embassy, show up on time. Organize yourself. Leave on time so you reach the embassy. You have time to relax. You have time to take a deep breath. Just take away all that anxiety. Settle in. Okay. Have time to organize yourself. Okay. So that is very important. All right. The first thing, apply the correct visa. Number two, show up on time. All right. Those are the things that are within our control. We don't know what the embassy will do, but we will do our best on our part. Okay. On our part, we will do our best. Okay, all right. Number three, be organized. With all those folders you have, your documents, we don't know if they will ask you documents, but you want to be organized. You want to make sure you're organized with your documents so that it doesn't let you down. You reach there, things are falling here. You can't find your birth certificate. Can we see your bank statement? You are fumbling. You don't even know how to find your bank statement. We're going to avoid those things. Those are things that are within our control, okay? We're going to make sure we do whatever it takes to control our environment. Things that we can control, we are going to control. All right? Number four, be your own ambassador. Be your own ambassador. If you are going for a student visa, it's your responsibility to make sure that the person sitting across the table knows you are an excellent student. Okay? Make sure you present yourself in a way that you are clear. Your communication skills are good. Okay? Remember to be loud enough. Don't make them repeat. Don't make them angry. Okay, just do the right thing. Speak clearly, be articulate. Do not try to change your accent, because you can't change your accent in 2 days or 1 week. Okay, what is most important is for you to be clear so that they understand you. Of course, when you come here, there are things you might have to do, change your accent a little bit so people can understand you. But in the interview, that's not what we are doing. We are making sure that we present our case clearly. Have your points organized in your head. Okay, and that brings me to the next one. Be very aware of what you filled in. Okay, this one we know. Even just being in America, I know if you go for an interview, they give you an application. Have you ever asked yourself why they make you put in an application? Where do you live? Whom are you married to? How many kids? What was the last job? What was the name of your last employer? Same thing. Approach it like an interview. You are going on a job interview. What is your job experience? Where did you go to school? Have those things ready in your head plus on your papers, so that when you go to the interview, you won't believe some people will be denied because they are contradicting themselves. You put one thing on the form, they ask you the other one, you're saying different things. This officer does not know you, but they have your paperwork. By the time you come to the window, they've gone through your application. They know you are married. They know where you went to school. They know you have a job. And here you come, you say they didn't ask me anything. Yes, they didn't have to ask you anything because everything is here and they've made a decision based on what you wrote. So, but if they ask you questions, believe you me, they're asking you the same things you told them. Just a contradiction alone, inconsistencies, I'm sure that is a point. That's enough for them to deny you. And you leave, I had a scholarship, I had my documents right, I have a relative, I have everything. Why did they deny me? But it was simple. When they ask you one question, you say a different thing than what you wrote in the paper. So be consistent, okay? Work on your communication skills, be articulate, be honest. That's what I'm trying to say. Be honest from the beginning to the end. Those who watch me for a long time, I always preach. Do not lie, be honest, say the truth, okay? Don't maintain eye contact. And let's go to the next point. Actually, that's body contact. No, body language. Body language speaks a lot. Looking people in the eye, okay? Trying to look on the side like this, okay, is she lying? Look across, look in their eyes, be pleasant, smile, okay? If they crack a joke, laugh. You're not going to go there and start cracking jokes with that person. Of course not. That's not what I'm saying. Don't go cracking jokes. But you wait. If they start jokes, even you laugh. You know what I mean? Laugh nicely. Don't go and behave like maybe you drank some alcohol, okay? Anyway, all right. So do not try to influence their decision. That's the next point. If they ask you one question, okay? Have you been married before? Yes, but you know, when we went to my grandpa, that was a traditional marriage, but now we went to the court and now we did. Why are you saying, did anyone ask you? Go to the embassy prepared. Are you married or not? That's it. No one has asked you whether it was a traditional marriage, where they came and did this for you, and then you decide to go to the court, and then this is what you did, and then now you're separated, and then I don't know if I'm married or not. No. Go there with one answer in your head. And usually it's very clear. Don't complicate issues. Most of the time you're either married or not. Listen to me, okay? If you're married and you're separated and you've not gone to the court of law and you do not have a divorce decree, the answer is simple. You're married, end of story, period. So keep things simple, okay? So I hope I'm making sense. Answer questions directly. That is the other thing. If they ask you one question, if they're asking you about school, stick with the topic. Stay with the school. If they're asking you about the school, don't go try and saying things out of this world and explaining colleges and no, please stay on point, okay? As I said, the embassy is the big elephant in the room, okay? These are the people that will deny you. You can do everything, and those visas are not appealable. For those who know me, I've told you, non-immigrant visas are not appealable. Visiting visas, J1 visas, all those cultural exchanges, they are not appealable. Whatever the officer says is final. You can't go say, I'm going to look, I find a lawyer, and then the lawyer will try and talk. And you cannot. Okay, but the green card, those ones you can always call them back and say, I need to know. Okay, let's assume the interview goes very well. We are assuming now the interview, you've gone there, you've answered questions successfully, and you feel you are doing very well. Okay, and they don't tell you anything, or they tell you, sorry, here's the whatever pink, red card, whatever cards they give, I don't know. If you think you have time, feel free to ask. Say, okay, thank you so much for your time, but I know you denied me and I accept that. What can I do to improve my application? What can I do to make my application stronger next time, okay? Don't use the word why. Why is very confrontational. And I know we don't do it intentionally, but just know the word why is very confrontational, okay? So those are some of the tips I'm giving you. Now that you follow Janet, probably you didn't know that. You don't ask people directly in their face why. Why what? That person will just next, okay? But if you say, okay, thank you so much for your time. I know you've denied me today, but I know there's always the next time. So can you tell me what I can do to make my application stronger next time? Okay, I just repeated this information. If you are the embassy, don't repeat yourself. Don't repeat yourself. That's one of my weaknesses too. Sometimes I tend to repeat myself, okay? But make sure, if possible, you want to know why. This is why. Say thank you for your time. When you're leaving, that person can go in the computer and type good things. You know what I mean? Or this applicant here came in today, but because they were missing this and that, but next time probably they show up with this, they will be eligible. You never know. These are humans you're dealing with. You have to know human psychology. These are humans you're dealing with. If you're speaking slowly, you can affect your outcome. If they can't hear you clearly, you can affect your outcome. If you go there with a serious face, you are not friendly, and by then you don't mean anything. Maybe that's just the way you are born. They can deny you a visa. That is human psychology, because they have, and in the other video, you guys, I told you, put yourself in the shoes of the officer. They've been given the law and they work within the law, okay? And they have a responsibility to represent America, okay? They want to admit the best people. The universities want to admit the best students. And by best, I don't necessarily mean grades. You can just be an artistic person. You can have natural abilities. The universities appreciate that. It's not just about the grades. When people look at you, what are you bringing on the table? You see what I mean? Look at them that way. They are representing America in foreign lands. Okay, they want to bring the best into their country, to represent them, to grow the economy. Tourism. They like tourists. So if you show up, you are good tourists. You are good students. The universities want you to come and pass exams and graduate. Universities get their points. They get their names through the number of students that graduate per year. So if a university admits students that drop out, their rankings drop. So universities want to make sure they have the best students. So if you think like that, you are working in the embassy, because we don't know what they will decide, the decision is up to them. We have nothing to do with that. The only thing you can do is to have your best, present your best self, okay, so that there are no regrets. And I'm sure if you present your best, your chances are much higher. And I'm saying this because some of us, we used to go there unprepared. I'm one of those people who just showed up. I'll be honest. But looking back, I had so many things going for me. Okay? Looking back, I already had some things going on for me. But knowing what I know now, always prepare just the way you are going for an interview. Do not sound like you've been coached. Be natural, be yourself. And the word I want to use today is a conversation. Strike a conversation. Okay? Strike a conversation when you're there. They have only 3 minutes. They have 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes to make up your case. They say the decision is based on the interview. They are looking at you as a human being. Who are you? If you have a chance, they ask you, you can tell a small story. You can tell them why you are going to America. One of you actually asked me, they asked me why America, and I did a video about that. Why America? You have to know why America. Because there's Japan, there's China, there's Africa, there's South America, there's Europe. Why America? That's a simple question. If you go there and you fumble and you have everything ready, your bank statement, your scholarship, your application forms, everything is correct, and they ask you why you are going to America and you fumble, you know what I mean? So anyway, after saying all this, we just never know. We just never know, okay? As you can see today, my heart, strong desire. I did some physics. These are mirror images. I didn't do physics at home, but I came and read some physics in America, okay? We call them mirror images. So I hope you can read my words. Maybe they are the other way around, but they say strong desire to succeed. This is to give you hope. This is to motivate you. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up, my friends, because you are the best. You believe in yourself. You take risks. You jump. When others fear, you take that one step. You don't cry. You don't say, I can't do this. Excuses. Excuses are polite ways of accepting failure. Anytime you give an excuse, you're accepting failure. You know what I mean? I've always said, if you are too scared that America is too expensive and you have not even made an application, you are putting fear number one. You are not doing anything. The first thing is to start with step one. Step one, step one. Have a dream. Find knowledge. Start. Take action. Get stuck on step 4. Don't get stuck on step 1. Okay? Don't have excuses. Don't have excuses, my friends. Okay? This is Janet. For those who don't know me, I'm a vlogger. I vlog on YouTube. Janet Rangi. Remember to subscribe. I'm here on Facebook. If you want to find Janet Rangi on Facebook, is Immigrant Business Directory. You'll find all these videos. Okay? That is me. I know I have Janet Rangi somewhere else. It's not that big like this page. We are over 30,000 followers. I'm trying to respond to all of you. My email, janet@immigrantbusinessdirectory.com. My website, I'm a blogger there, is immigrantbusinessdirectory.com. Okay? Always, if you find some time, go there and read some articles. I try to write. I've been busy with school, but I'm going to catch up with everything. Thank you so much for always following. I'll go through your comments. I hope I went through the content very quick. This is from the response from some of my followers. They want me to deal with the video and the content. They don't want to hear me saying hi the whole video. So I respond to what people tell me, okay? The book is coming in Kenya, in Ghana, in Nigeria. I'm going to ship them there. Most likely less than $10. Okay? It's going to be very simple, like a dinner plate. Okay? So don't worry about books. We are here for free information. I'm here to give you free knowledge as much as I can. Okay? I'm going to appreciate a few people before I leave. Okay? But thank you so much for coming. Who is that? Watching. I can't even see anyone. Maybe people can leave comments here, okay? For those who did not get success in the embassy, don't give up. Go back. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll bring some of these hearts. Anyone that likes it, I'll bring some of these for you. I'm bringing them home. Yes, Jared is saying very nice advice. Teresa, I can see you. Thank you so much. All of you, Dubai, Qatar, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Ethiopia. Thank you so much. If I missed your country, go down here in my comments. Tell me, Janet, why did you forget us, okay? Today is Saturday. I'll be back again tomorrow. Mary, I love you back. Okay, Calvins, I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure when you show up in the embassy, present your best self. Present your best self. Continue having that desire. I love you so much for following, okay? Until the next video, this is Janet Rangi. Thank you so much. Can you ship one copy to Qatar? By the way, when I'll be shipping them from Dallas, some of them will stop maybe in Dubai, okay? We'll find out how you can get these books. I promise to get these books to everyone cheap. Guys, do you know success comes from books? Success comes from books. It takes one tip. It takes only one thing. You can have a book that is 200 pages and only one page will make you successful. Remember that. Remember that. People that read, successful people read. I'm going to tell you the secrets. These successful people you see, they're just like you and me. They just made a decision. That's what I'm telling you guys. You make a decision, you cry. Eventually you make it. That's what happens. I'm telling you. Everyone sitting, they don't have magic. They don't have any magic. There is no magic out there. Go there, look. If they have something, you go read the internet, you ask questions. You know what I mean? Okay? Thank you so much. I see Kim and everyone, Fred, Gerald, all right? I'll see you in the next video. Adios. Merci beaucoup. Okay? Muchas gracias. Okay? Buenos dias. Everybody, thank you so much. I love you. See you tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye.